Hi everyone, Chefzab here with the team Broken Down. Welcome to this new video about the Colossus. So it's gonna be a build around the Venom Storm. So I love this build because it's doing a lot of damage in mono target, in AoE damage, and also against the boss fight. So this is a very efficient build. It needs a little bit of practice around the Venom Storm, but once you see everything I'm gonna show you, I'm sure you're gonna love it. Right, before we start, if you like the video, you find it useful, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and yeah, comment, tell me what you think and what build you're using and what you would like to know on a different Javelin or on the Colossus. Alright, without further ado, let's go to this build. Okay, so first the weapon. So I'm using as my primary weapon, this is a very important element, this is the Roundnose Blaze. Why? Because it just prime with the fire after just 5 bullets. So that's it's very important. Some other people use the Sentinel Vengeance, but it does prime with acid, and the Venom Storm does already prime and detonate the combo in acid. So you cannot re-prime with acid straight after the Venom Storm. So that's pretty important to know. Some other people use the Jara's Wrath as well to prime with electricity, but it takes a lot longer than priming with the Roundnose Blaze. The only advantage with the Jara's Wrath is it's doing AoE damage, so you can prime multiple enemies with it. The secondary weapon, as usual, is more a weapon that you use for the inscription. So this one is the best I have. It's like 46% overall damage and 10% force. So if you got better looking for this, you know, overall damage around, or like gear damage or something like this, or if you run out, if you die pretty quickly, you can look for the weapon like double armor perk, like these ones. So you will get a lot more survivability out of the build. So the Earthshaker is your melee weapon, so this is your main element to detonate absolutely all the combos. So anything you can prime, you're gonna detonate the combo with this. And this is very important to understand, like this weapon damage here. So most of the time this weapon damage is very important. So for the Meteor Smash, this weapon damage will raise your fire damage as well. So the tick of fire plus the initial hit of melee. But for the Earthshaker, this weapon damage will not affect the combo, and what we are looking for here is combo damage. So the optimal thing that you would look for the Earthshaker would be like some armor would be great, so you get a bit of survivability, but you want this gear damage to up your Venom Storm damage. And if you can get another overall damage, like with the little javelin symbol, that would be the best. So as I said, this is not the best. This is not a good roll at all, but you can get a really high damage with gear damage and overall damage, plus a little bit of armor if you're lucky. The heavy assault launcher, so this one is gonna be easy, is the Solvent Green. Why? Just because here you got 200% more damage into your combo. So this is a must. If you do a combo build, a combo blast build with the Colossus, you have to equip the Solvent Green, because just for this 200%. So the best god roll would be these ones, you know, like overall damage. Weapon damage is not really good because it raises your melee damage, but it's not going to impact your combo. So if you can get a double overall damage or some armor on it or some like gear damage, that would be really good. But I'm never using the Solvent Green. It's like they say it's priming, but it takes a while to prime an enemy with it. It doesn't deal a lot of damage, it's completely useless, but you do so much more damage with your combo with this perk. So yeah, I really wish I could change this one because I don't really like it, but I can't because of this 200%. For the Roundnose Launcher, obviously this is the Venom Storm, so this is the main element of your build, and this is doing crazy damage at the moment. So there is a lot of different builds. Some people use the Voltaic Dome and the best defense, or Voltaic Dome, and you know, this is a really good one as well. But this build turns around the Venom Storm and is extremely powerful. So the best roll you can get is a 225% gear damage and 100% gear charge. So you will get 2 Venom Storm and you will get loads of damage. So this one is the best I've got at the moment. So I'm trying to get some gear recharge from different elements, but yeah, I'm still looking for the 100% charge with the 250% damage or 225% damage. That would be the best. The Venom Storm is a little bit tricky to master, but you need to practice. It's just like it's mid-range to long range, and this is where it gets tricky because quite often you end up very, very close range to the enemies, and using your Venom Storm, it will fly over them, and you will miss your target. So it's a little bit of practice, but once you get it, it's definitely so much damage. So you can be mono target, you can use it against the turrets, against the enforcers, you can use it around against like loads of like different enemies. It will just prime the whole area, makes everything explode, and once you got this 100% charge on it, you will be able pretty much to spam it. So the really good thing that you can do is try to get used to the Venom Storm first. So you will prime acid, then you will detonate acid, and just after you got about, I would say, 10 seconds before you can reprime with acid. So with this window of 10 seconds, you need to prime with something else. So this is why I use the Runner's Blaze to set the enemy on fire, and then I combo with my melee damage, and I can jump back on my Venom Storm, because priming them with fire and detonate the combo will reset the time. So within this window of 10 seconds, you can launch your Venom Storm, set them on fire, detonate another combo, use your Venom Storm again, and this is gonna be really a high damage. So the trick to the Venom Storm is a little bit bad, because when you use the Venom Storm, you cannot move during the whole animation of it. But if you use your support system just after launching the Venom Storm, it will cancel the animation of it, and you will be able to move again. This is very important to master, because once you practice, you can just launch a Venom Storm, cancel the animation, set them on fire with your Runner's Blaze combo, and do the Venom Storm again, and you can just chain that. And this the input damage is just so huge that you're gonna be amazed with how much damage you can get from it. For the support system, I'm using the Berserker's Cry. Obviously, this is the best support ability for the Colossus. The Surging Shield, because you don't really die, you don't really need regeneration, you don't really use this one. The Berserker Cry increase all your damage and melee damage, especially if you got an interceptor in the group. That helps so much. So this is definitely not a god roll for me, but I'm happy with the 200% gear charges, because that helps cancelling all the animation of the Venom Storm. Yeah, but what you really look for this build is something like this, with combo blast damage and 200% gear charge. This would be perfect on the Berserker's Cry, but I don't have it at the moment. So yeah, you definitely need these 200% charges, and it would be nice to have some combo blast damage. That would be really helpful. For the components, I'm using the shock treatment, because simply because every time you take damage, and because you don't have any shield really with the Colossus, you always take damage and heal yourself. It's like all the time. So every time you take damage, you're gonna boost your damage by 8% for 10 seconds and stack to 10. So you pretty much every time during the fight, you're pretty much gonna be at 80% damage on all damage. So it will affect your combo, it will affect your damage from the Venom Storm and everything. So this is a very useful in terms of DPS, the shock treatment. The Bloodlust, I'm not really keen on this one, because it increases melee damage, it doesn't affect my combo, but I got a double combo blast damage on it, so this is why I'm equipping it, and this is a really rare component. So yeah, if you got a double combo blast damage, you definitely want this on your Colossus. So for the Catalytic Override, that's using just 2 effects. It gets your combo blast damage by 50%, so that's really good. And also, every time you detonate a combo, all your gear damage will up for 40% for 20 seconds. So because you're always spamming this Venom Storm, you're going to get one combo, it's going to increase your damage, and then it's going to increase again the damage of the Venom Storm for 20 seconds. So that's really good one. So the Focused Freeze, I'm not using it for what the component gives you, but again, I'm using for the inscription. So I've got a really good double ultimate roll. So I just use this one to get a good balance between my combo damage and my ultimate damage. So it's really good to get combo damage for the enemies, legendaries, but it's also good to get a nice ultimate damage. So when you encounter the boss and when you want to kill a very heavy enemy very fast. The Semiotic Surge is one of the best components that I have. It does increase the armor and increase the damage when you pick up a repair pack, so that's a really good, and on it I've got combo blast damage and ultimate damage, so I cannot expect a better roll unless it would be like 50 ultimate and 30 combo blast, but this is already amazing. So yeah, try to keep these rolls with ultimate and combo blast, because this is the two inscription that you're really looking for when you create a build like this, so around combo damage and ultimate damage. And for my emergency power, same, I've got ultimate damage, I've got blast damage, but this is not a combo blast damage, so this will not affect my combo damage. It will only affect the weapon or the gears that are using blast damage, like the last argument from the ranger. This is blast damage. So yeah, this is not extremely useful for me, but this 43% ultimate damage on the emergency power, this helps a lot as well. So just a very quick reminder on the Colossus, the combo damage is a combo blast damage, you know, because it's all different. You got combo impact damage from the Ranger, you go combo blast damage for the Colossus, you go combo chain for the Storm, and you got combo aura effect for the Interceptor. So yeah, just to not make yourself confused, because there is some components give you impact damage, combo impact damage, blast damage, combo blast damage. So yeah, what you're looking for this build is combo blast damage. Alright, this was the build for the Colossus for the Venom Storm. So remember, you want to use the Venom Storm as your primary gear ability, and then with the window of 10 seconds after you prime with acid and you detonate the combo with the Venom Storm, you want to set them on fire as quick as you can, detonate the combo with your melee, and then use the Venom Storm again. In terms of survivability, this is a little bit tricky, because you might die in GM3 if you don't pay attention. If you don't have, you know, the reflex to pick up the repair pack sometimes, because there is no ability to heal yourself on this build. So what you can do is either remove the solvent green, you will lose a lot of damage, but you can use the best defense to heal yourself. Or what I would really advise you is not touching the solvent green to keep this damage, but changing your secondary weapon and try to look for this double armor perk like this, you know, 180% armor max or more if you can. This is very good. Or you can also remove one of your components. If I remove the focus freeze, and I would just like put a double armor max perk from a component if I really die very often. But as I say, I really like the damage. If you're fast enough, you can pretty much kill all the room by yourself, and you just pick up the repair pack and you will heal yourself. Alright, this was the build turning around the Venom Storm, combo damage and ultimate damage. So I hope you enjoyed. I'm going to leave you with some gameplay. I'm just going to show you a little bit gameplay in GM3 in the strongholds. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you like it, just share it, subscribe to the channel, and put a like on the video. That would be really amazing. And yeah, thank you very much. See you later. Bye bye.
Longer. haven't seen me this summer. All to myself, life is a bummer. I lost my heart, so I need another. All alone, can't take it no longer. All of my friends haven't seen me this summer.